What is up, guys? It's the Tim here with Lumpy ice cream. And still feels weird, but that's it. That's good. I'm reversing things. Anyway, so what's happening today is we haven't got any comments on any of the videos.
No comments.
Which is kind of upsetting.
Yeah, a
Cause,
little bit.
Yeah, but yeah. So basically, this week we are going to be ranking Power Rangers costumes. Well, he's ranked all of them.
I've ranked all of them like I always do.
I just have a top 10 list because I'm lame.
A top 10. So who's gonna start this one?
I'll just do my top 10 list first because that'll be quicker. And then yeah. Okay. So crap, that's there. Yep. Hang on. I have to scroll through. There we go. Okay. My number 10 is Turbo.
Oh, yes. Turbo.
I like that their helmets look like cars.
Yeah, it's really good.
Stuff. They really have that whole like car aesthetic going throughout the whole suit.
It looks really good.
And it's really funny that Toei used that design for such a parody series as Car Ranger.
Yeah. Also, guys, just to clarify, we're only taking into account the original team.
We are not taking into account six Rangers or extra heroes.
Rangers. So, yeah.
Yeah. And my number 9 is Megaforce. Because I just like that. I just like when I love when suits are like white mostly, and then just the color is like sort of a secondary color.
Yeah.
Which is the case with the Megaforce suits. And plus, the helmets just look badass.
Yeah, they do.
It's great. Number 8 is Wild Force.
Yeah.
I mean, the helmets don't really have much of a unifying factor to them, in my opinion, anyway. Like, I'm sure looking at them, I'll probably be looking at them in detail. I'll be like, oh, that's the same. But all I can see so far is that. All I've seen these past couple of years is just they all have white piped visors and Plus, I like that they have different badges, logo things for their animals, and I love the numbering sashes.
Yeah,
those are cool.
Yeah, they are.
Number 7 is MMPR.
So low.
But yeah, I like the suits.
Yeah.
The show's not the best, but the suits are great. The dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Everyone knows I love dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Speaking of dinosaurs, my number 6 is Dino Charge.
Oh, Dino Charge.
I remember first seeing this team when images for Kyoryuger were coming out. This was before I even started watching Sentai as well. Like, I'd just seen images of the next Sentai team and saw Kyoryuger and went, yeah, look at it. It looks awesome. And it was like, these guys have armor in their main forms. That's cool.
Yeah.
Straight up, it was just the shoulder pads that sold me.
Yeah. And
then the fact that they literally have their team logo across their chest.
Yeah.
That's just really cool, and Dino Charge is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, crap. Number 5 is Time Force.
Time Force.
I just like the shapes, and they look kind of outlandish, like future-y, but they still fit in with modern times and stuff. They just look cool. Not to mention the friggin' fact that the Chronomorph is on their own. I always love when Rangers Morphers are on their morph forms.
Yeah.
It just looks awesome. My number 4 is Ninja Storm. Because ninjas. And they look... They look... But, in the show, Cam says that, like, something about tech with ninjas stuff.
Okay.
But Ninja Storm just looks like a really nice love child of ninjas and technology. So
yeah.
My number 3 is Samurai. Just I like the kanji helmets.
Yeah.
I like the sashes.
Yeah.
There's a very simply designed season. It just looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
My number 2 is Super Mega Force.
Because pirates.
Because pirates.
Yeah.
Just looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
It's just this is mostly just a comment on Gokaiger basically, but the fact that the suits are just like, you know what? We're not even gonna have just slightly pirates. These are fucking pirates straight up. These are fucking pirates. Pirate hats.
And I love how when I redesigned the outfit, I made it more pirate.
You made it like 10 times more piratey.
Yeah.
It was like, how did you do that?
The only thing I could have done is made the visor only on one eye.
That's the only.
That would have been such a good design for the Sixth Ranger.
That would have.
If it was like just completely silver on that side.
I still think that in Gokaiger they should have had an extra hero that was a ninja.
Yes.
And then they could use extra hero keys. So anyway, I couldn't actually decide on my number 1 because I love both these teams so much. So my number 1 is both Dino Thunder and Jungle Fury. Dino Thunder looks awesome because again, dinosaurs,
and they're very similar as well.
Yeah,
very
basically
similar designs.
But just first time I saw Dino Thunder, I pretty much thought, oh, calling back to the old MMPR. This was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're calling back to the old MMPR with that. That's really cool. And yeah, they're just really.
Yeah.
I am a sucker for simplicity.
Yeah. I mean, Dino Thunder is what you would get if, like, Jungle Fury and MMPR had a baby.
I think if Jungle Fury... No, wait, no, never mind. I was about to say, my original team, Dino Strike, would be what that love child would be like. No, and I realised, no, Jungle Fury and Dino Thunder would be Dino Strike. But anyway. And then with Jungle Fury, I mostly just went... yeah, the base suits are cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then then you have the main 3's freaking power up mode, Jungle Master mode, and it just goes boom straight away because primary color is white.
Yeah.
Secondary color is their main color, and they have jet boosters on their hip and on their sides.
Yeah.
Jet boosters.
I kind of want to do that for every ranger when I make the micros. Like, do a powered up form where it's just white and then their primary color.
That'd be kind of cool.
I know. Especially with, like, MMPR. I don't know why. But that would just look...
But yeah.
Guys have no idea what we're talking about when we say micros, I'm sure.
Jet boosters on their sides. They have those cool little, like, clamshell... friggin' shoulder pads. Those look awesome. I've never actually been able to draw those myself or anything. No. And then the fact that their helmets become wilder, it just looks awesome. And Jungle Fury Master Mode is amazing, and so is Dino Thunder, especially Super Dino Mode.
So if you were to like pick one that would probably be at the bottom, what would you say? This should be good, guys.
Lost Galaxy.
Lost Galaxy?
Yeah, because like this is not saying that I hate Lost Galaxy or the suits. Like I love every team suits. Like I don't hate any of them at all.
Yeah.
Like they all look awesome, and rightfully so, because Toei designed these for Sentai, and they're like, okay, we need to use this suit for a whole year. We better make it look good. So yeah, but yeah, friggin' Lost Galaxy, just their helmets don't really have any unifying factor just at all. Like Leo's helmet is red and it's got a square visor and it's got the lion and shit.
Yeah.
And then the others all have silver on their helmets, and it's like, oh okay, but why is that?
Yeah.
They just look kind of odd, but I still love them.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Plus, I don't know what the fuck this thing is.
Yeah, that's weird.
What is that thing?
Yeah. So now on to mine.
Okay.
There are only two that I hate.
Okay.
With like a passion. Number 21, the victory of the Daleks Power Rangers.
Ah, yes.
I fucking hate these. Like, they're so fucking... Wait. Sorry, that's Doctor Who. Sorry, guys. Complete slip-up on my part. That won't happen again.
You're an idiot.
I know. I feel bad now.
No, just... Everyone just exited the video because of that joke.
It's like, nope.
They're like, no, we're out. Not having that shit.
That literally just came into my mind to do that, like, just then. I'm like... Because I was looking at the Daleks on there, and I'm like, oh... Okay. No, but we've all...
Feel free to exit the video now.
Yeah. It's not getting any better. So, there's only one I hate, and it's Lost Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the design looks really stupid.
Mm-hmm.
With the whole zigzag thing.
Yeah.
I mean, when you put zigzags on anything, it looks kind of...
It's going to look weird.
Really... I don't even want to say 90s cheesy. It just looks straight up 80s shit.
It does look kind of awkward
just
to have that there.
I mean,
it's like,
when I eventually just muster up the courage to redesign this outfit, I'm going to try and do something just different.
Yeah.
Because... I hate it. And like you said, with the helmets, it's just... eh.
Mm.
Alright, number 19. The Alien Rangers.
Yeah.
They look cool. I think that there is a bit too much of their primary colour. And it can kind of lead to a little bit of blandness.
Yeah, they are a team that does have a pretty unique colour scheme as well.
Yeah.
Like... male Blue Ranger having that light blue that the female Blue Rangers usually have.
Yeah.
And the fact that this was the first team to have a male Yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
And friggin' and the fact I mostly love this team because friggin' it's just you got all these guys, the 4 guys, and then you got Delphine, and she leads them.
Yeah.
She is the leader, and it's like, boys club and the leader's a girl.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great. And plus, she was the first female leader of the Power Rangers. Yeah. And no one actually recognizes that fact. Everyone's like, Lauren was the first female Red Ranger and leader of the Power Rangers, and it's like, you guys haven't seen Alien Rangers, have you?
Yeah. But
again, but I love Lauren. I'm not saying anything against Lauren because Lauren's great. Yeah, Lauren is important. But I just get really upset when people like kind of just go Lauren and don't acknowledge Delphine at all. Yeah, I mean I know she was in there for like 10 episodes with the other Alien Rangers, but whatever.
And like the helmets look a little like Ninja Storm as well.
That's because they're ninjas.
Yeah, I know they're ninjas.
Yeah. In Kaku Ranger, they're ninjas. They're not really ninjas in... Friggin', they're just aliens.
But, like, it's just, the one just whole colour is kind of like... and it just kind of looks for a little bit of a bland look with not much going on. Yeah. But,
that's
you've got the lightning bolts.
That's kind of the... I guess that's kind of the thing, because the Kaku Rangers were so, like, hiding in the shadows and ninja stuff. Yeah. And... Yeah. Don't really need flashy costumes.
Yeah. Number 18, Operation Overdrive. Mm-hmm. Again, it's the whole white and then the primary colour. Yep. Which is a secondary colour, I guess, now. Mm-hmm. But, it's just... There's something, like, just stopping me from putting it higher. Mm-hmm. But I guess it could be a little bit of blandness. Like, maybe the white is a little bit overboard. Maybe, but I don't know what it is, just stopping me from putting it higher. Right. 17, this might shock you especially. Ninja Storm.
Oh my god.
I just kind of have this inner hatred for Ninja Storm because I had the computer game. And fuck that thing, man. It's why I don't like the theme, because every time I'd click into the game, it just started playing. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But no, I mean, the look is cool. Not much, negative to say about it. I guess maybe another thing was the colour situation, and really the only other colour you got was with the silver on the sleeves.
And the gold on the helmets.
Yeah. But,
And then sometimes he just had this white on there, and it was like, where did that come from?
Yeah. So, yeah, nothing really negative to say, but, yeah. Number 16, Lightspeed Rescue, or as I like to call it, the Umbrella Corps Rangers.
Lightspeed Rescue eventually developed into Umbrella Corps.
Yeah. I mean, really, my only one thing with it is the whole chest design. It's like, I can get why it's like that, unlike Lost Galaxy, where I just don't understand that. But, yeah, the whole thing on the chest, looks cool. I love the helmets.
The helmets are cool.
If I was basing this off helmets alone, it would be a lot higher. But I just love that helmet.
I just love full face visors. Those are always cool.
Yeah, it's really great. Okay, so number 15, RPM. Now, I haven't watched a lot of RPM. In fact, the first 2 episodes or so. But, I mean, seeing the Rangers and, watching those first 2 episodes, I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, it just looks a little off when you have this and then this. It's like, they look, it's kind of, and it's got a little bit too much going on in terms of I
wouldn't say so.
Well, I think the helmets, you've got this, from the neck down, the costume looks really awesome.
Yeah.
But then when you look at the head, and it's kind of really, I think if they were to just go with basic, kind of I don't want to say Ninja Storm, but along the lines of Ninja Storm helmets, the look probably would have been a lot better. Instead of just being overly complicated and have an actual shape that you can define to them.
Well, there is basic shapes in there. Shut up. You bagging my shit, bro.
Anyway, number 14, Dino Charge.
You said that weird.
Yeah, I did.
Dino Charge. Yeah. You said it like a 50-year-old man would say it. Like a 50-year-old man the 50-year-old man that's been frozen for 30 years.
Okay.
He hears about friggin' Power Rangers and
was he 50 when he was frozen, making him effectively 80 years old now?
Yes.
Okay. Just clarifying. I wasn't sure if you meant the 20-year-old man who
never heard of anything.
Yeah.
And then just hears Dino Charge and goes, Dino Charge. It's just the fact that you put a pause in between Dino and Charge.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to prolong this.
I can see why. I mean, I love this look. The helmets look really cool. Yep. The yellow on the inside of the visor. And then there's the mouthpiece in the visor. Looks really cool. Plus all the colours that they're coming in with now. Just looks amazing. The whole chest armour and
logo right across
shoulder.
There. And plus the fact that
that's asymmetrical, and I know how you are with asymmetry.
A little bit, yeah. So I'm just a little bit over it. Sometimes it gets me.
I remember whenever I used to show you micros, and you would just go because it was asymmetrical. Yeah. And you would just you wouldn't have any of it. I
completely deal with asymmetry now.
Yeah. Is it because Dino Charge?
It's mostly because Dino Charge. Yeah. Especially because they get friggin' Dino Steel and then just boom, armor on this side. What the fuck's there? Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then there's friggin' in next season Dino Supercharge, we're getting an upgraded Dino Drive. You seen Dino Drive?
No.
It's I don't think so. It's their power. It's basically their version of Samurai's Mega Mode.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah, they get the armor.
Yeah.
I really hate Dino Super Drive.
Yeah.
Because they get the armor from Dino Steel on here.
Yeah.
Then on here. Then down here. Then down here.
Yeah.
So they get it on their arms and legs, and it just looks weird with all those spikes everywhere.
I bet. Impractical too, you would think.
But then again, they're in a cockpit, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
True. Alrighty, so number 13, Megaforce. The design's really grown on me. At first, I didn't like it at all, but then mainly the helmets. I really love the helmets.
Yep.
The white is really cool with the just blue torso. or whatever color torso. I was just specifically thinking the Blue Ranger. I think that's why. I just loved that design. It's the Blue Ranger that...
Oh, sorry, I'm just laughing at the Blue Ranger in original footage. Because he's, like, really tall and skinny.
Yeah.
And it just looks... and the suit kind of looks like it's stretching a little bit. It's funny.
Yeah, it does. But I don't know what it is about the Blue Ranger that just makes... That's, like, my favorite.
He's, like, he's the only one that has that sort of... the water symbol on there. Yeah. So that could contribute to the fact that...
Yeah. So, okay, number 12 is Super Mega Force. Because pirates. That's all.
Just Toei could have gone just a little bit pirate for Gokaiger, but no.
Yarr.
Again, as I said, they just had to go full pirate.
Full pirate. Full on.
Always go full pirate.
Again, yeah.
Yarr.
Yarr. Number 11, Dino Thunder. Again, simple and to the point.
Very simplistic.
Yeah.
With white piped visors.
Yep, just
dudes are always
simple.
Good.
Oh yeah. So number 10, moving into the top 10, is In Space. I mean, it looks cheesy. Yeah. There's no doubt getting around that with the whole fucking squares.
The only reason I didn't put it into the top 10 was just because of those colored squares. I don't understand why those are there.
Yeah.
Not even in Mega Ranger.
I think what's even worse is the fact it's one straight line.
Yeah.
If it was like a V shape, it would have looked, like, better.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's just one straight line across just makes it like, what's your purpose?
What's your problem, God? What is your major malfunction?
I love the helmets.
Yeah.
The helmets look really cool. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Number 9, Wild Force. Again, looks really cool. The helmets just... What else can we say? Nothing. Because you said most of it.
Yeah.
Number 8, Jungle Fury. Again, simple. And then...
Simple, they've got no belts.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, after every anniversary season, they always do something different with the new suit they haven't done before. So, like, I'm going to use Sentai terms here, but because like they're the ones that actually design the suits. So after Gal Ranger, which was an anniversary season, we got Hurricaneja, which was Ninja Storm.
Yeah,
and they had no sleeves.
Yeah.
That was the first team that had no sleeves. And then after Bokenja, Overdrive, we got friggin' Jungle Fury / Geki Ranger with no belts.
Yeah.
And then after Gokaiger, which of course, massive anniversary season / Super Mega Force. Well, in this case, it just works for Sentai. No, it could... Well, it still works for Power Rangers as well. But yeah, with Sentai, after Gokaiger, we got Go Busters, which made the suits out of leather as opposed to friggin' spandex.
Yeah. And
then with Dino Charge, we got asymmetrical armor.
Yeah.
And an irregular color scheme.
So
yay!
Yay! Okay.
So I went off on a tangent this time.
Yeah. So number 7, Samurai.
Yeah.
Again, the logos on the face just... like put it over the edge for me, and then when they go into their like armor, it looks really cool, and I just love it.
I'm still so disappointed with the fact that Mega Mode was never used outside of the cockpit. Shogun Mode was used once outside of the cockpit by Jaden in the finale.
Oh yeah,
that was it.
All right, so number 6, Mystic Force. I love the bloody look of Mystic Force.
Yeah.
I mean, at first I didn't like, why do they have capes? It looks kind of weird. Like, if it was something that a few other Ranger teams had, it would have been like, okay, yeah, I can see this.
Ranger have capes, but they're not Power Rangers.
Yeah. But, yeah, I just love... Now I'm just used to the Mystic Force look. I just love it. They look beautiful.
They had capes because magic.
It's magic.
That's it.
Yeah. Alright, number 5, SPD.
Mm-hmm.
The whole number thing looks really cool. And it's just like all black down that side, and like their helmets.
It's like it's got a really good balance of like the primary color white and black.
Yeah, exactly.
And the costume, very nice.
So moving on to number 4, Turbo.
Mm-hmm.
Large part of this is from the Turbo movie because I grew up watching that fucking thing.
Yep.
Even though, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of it now.
Yep.
I don't think many people are.
I love it.
But yeah, I mean, just the whole car design, the whole panel lining kind of stuff, the yellow in the chest, it's just like, you know, it's cool. It doesn't really, you know, it's just kind of there, but it still looks cool. Yeah. It's not like, you know, the zigzags or the weird
the colored
squares.
boxes.
Yeah. But I love the look nonetheless. Number 3, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I mean, how could I not put this in the top 10? Yeah. It's an iconic design. The helmets look really cool. Yeah. You know, the whole individual look. Like how Gokaiger went full pirate, they went full dinosaur with those helmets. Like, I mean, I think that helmets should stray a line between looking similar and being different enough between each ranger. Mighty Morphin does that really well. Yeah. Sometimes I don't mind it, such as like Zeo. Yeah. Which, you know, makes sense why their visors look all different. Yeah. But, you know, and I think that's a problem I also have with RPM, is the fact that their helmets look very different from one another, not really too similar. Yeah. But, yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, MMPR, I should just shorten it. You know, it does, you know, stray that line very well. And I mean, the diamonds are just awesome. They're just simple diamonds. Yeah. Like you don't know why they're there, and you honestly don't care because they look cool. And then what they did with the movie costumes as well. Yeah. Movie costumes are great. They had so many problems with those on set. I bet. Like couple times they had to stop shooting because the suit actors actually started overheating in them. Yeah, I bet. And then there was actually a promo image released in a magazine, like a promo photo from a photo shoot, where the Blue Ranger suits, the Blue Ranger suit had torn in the thigh area. So that they had a lot of problems with those suits. Yeah, but I bet. Nonetheless, it's worth it because they look awesome. I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the new movie is going to offer. Yeah. In terms of suits. If they go like pretty much everything now, like if they go Dark Knight or if they go Dark Knight or G.I. Joe or Iron Man or anything, I'm gonna be really upset because I don't want armor. I want armor, but I don't want armor. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it does. Like I want armor that's really light. Like maybe like forearm armor. Yeah, like shin armor. Yeah, obviously. But not like, you know... Like light padding. Yeah. Think like Captain America. Yeah. But Power Rangers. Yeah. You know. I know what that is. Yeah. And I don't want to think about it. You can fuck off. So, moving on to number 2. Zeo. Whoa! I just love the bloody look of Zeo. The gold, the helmets. Yep. That's all I can say. Just the whole bloody thing. I love the fact that they don't have mouthpieces. Yeah. They just they have like those shitty little tiny lips. Can we call them the duck face rangers now? Yes. I mean that's what they are. Yeah. I mean. That's my least favourite thing about the costumes. I wish that was just like completely smooth. And the like shapes at the top. Like the extra visor, the extra detail at the top of the visor look kind of awkward. Yeah. Like I never noticed them before. I never noticed until I looked further into them. I'm like I didn't notice that until I actually started redesigning the suits and went, same here. Shit. Yeah, and I'm just like I liked them better when I just thought they were smooth. So, but, you know, What are you gonna do?
When you said Duckface Rangers, I just thought, friggin' not latest, but episode 13 of Dino Charge. Ivan, the Gold Ranger, takes a selfie with Tyler, and then, but just before they start, Ivan turns to Tyler and goes, "Let us do the famed Duckface." And Tyler's like, "Oh my god, you read my mind." And then they take Duckface selfies, and Coda jumps in.
So how long do you think it will be until we have like Power Rangers based off social media things, like the Twitter Ranger, the Facey Ranger?
I really don't think
Tumblr Ranger.
I really don't think we'll get those at any point.
And they they morph by taking a selfie.
I don't think. Oh my god. No, that would be a kind of cool morphing thing. Just like taking a selfie to morph. I don't know. But I don't think we'll get social media rangers. I don't think Toei are kind of brave enough to actually make a Sentai team based around social media platforms.
Next minute.
Yeah. Anyway, get on to your number one.
And number one, of course, is Time Force.
Woo!
I just love the look of Time Force, like the shapes, the white.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Beautiful.
I mean, I love, pretty much every Power Ranger suit with the exception of Lost Galaxy. You can fuck off. That was our list, guys. Put yours down below.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking of something else we could do.
Yep.
Let's get into discussing the most recent episode of Doctor Who.
Okay.
The Woman Who Lived.
Just because we haven't... We didn't in the thing.
No. Well, we always do it. Yeah. When we do fan correspondence, but no fan correspondence this week.
So.
Sad face. Lone tear. So, what did you think of this episode?
I thought it was cool. Definitely an improvement over The Girl Who Died.
Yeah. That episode was just...
Like...
Ugh.
I loved friggin' Ashilda's whole I don't remember that name thing.
Yeah.
I call myself me now.
Yeah.
And stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, it was. I felt her whole little thing was wrapped up nicely. Although she's coming back in episode 10, I think, this season. I wish they would have delayed that news for a little bit. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's the BBC. They're fucking idiots. But I'm looking forward to seeing her return.
Yep.
And seeing where she's at, what she's done.
I like what she said that she was doing after stuff. Like, she was like, I'm gonna look after the ones you leave behind.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like, honestly, when you know the Doctor and you're immortal, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. I changed my rating for The Girl Who Died to 5.
Yeah.
After giving it a 7 after watching it, but I give this a 7 now. So that currently makes still my favourite Magician's Apprentice and Witch's Familiar. I doubt anything from this season would be able to knock that off.
No.
Then goes Before the Flood and Under the Lake. Still trying. I think Before the Flood was probably just the tiniest bit better.
Yeah. No,
wait. Under the Lake. Did I say Under the Lake or Before the Flood?
You said Before the Flood.
Oh, well, I meant Under the Lake was just a little bit better for me. Then this one, then Girl Who Died. Because it's not a two-parter.
Yeah.
So, where are you standing currently on this season?
Around the same place as you are. I would still say that Magician's Apprentice and Witch's Familiar is still the best of the season so far.
Indeed.
I'm looking forward to what next episode holds for us. Like, looking forward to it.
Good.
Looking forward to it, but also not looking forward to it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, fuck Will's good. I'm just saying, fuck her. I'm still holding out hope that this episode is set in the past thing is going to be true, because I'm not seeing any evidence to suggest that it isn't.
If she has been resurrected, then fuck off.
Yeah, and if it was the Zygon who died, they can fuck off.
Yep.
Because that just makes zero sense.
Either explanation can just fuck off.
Yeah. Although an interesting thing is, I was taking a quiz. And and one of the questions, for Series 8, one of the questions was, what year does In the Forest of the Night take place?
Yeah.
Apparently it's in 2016, even though I don't know if there's any actual evidence to point out that. I'm sure there is. So if that's the case, Death in Heaven or Dark Water and Death in Heaven takes place, after that. Don't know how many years after or months after, so let's just assume it is still 2016. Then that would mean that this Zygon 2-parter takes place even longer after that, so we can assume 2017. That means it's taken the Zygons 4 years to do this.
Yeah.
They weren't even patient enough to take over the fucking Earth in the fucking 16th century.
Yeah.
They wouldn't wait 4 fucking years just to do an uprising. So, fuck Osgood. Even if it was a character I liked, I wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
But...
Because that just takes away the shock from that scene now.
Yeah.
If it turns out that she is alive, and, we watch this episode, then we're gonna go back and watch friggin' Darkwater and Death in Heaven and be like, oh...
And that was one of the parts where I'm like, fucking Missy means business.
Yeah.
Because, it would benefit her more to keep Osgood alive.
Yeah.
But she kills her anyway.
Because she's Missy, and she's fucking insane.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Very disappointed.
But,
disappointed and pissed off.
I'm not gonna let that,
Yeah. Hopefully, hopefully next week they do the Zygons right.
Yeah, hopefully, because...
And do the Zygons consistently as well.
Yeah, Era of the Zygons was just not good. Episode-wise or anything-wise, but, I think the Zygons did just, cop a blow massively in that story. You can tell they just didn't give a shit about them, which, this is a monster that a lot of people have been wanting to return since they showed up in Terror of the Zygons. So, do them right this time.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, and then, come on, bring back the Ice Warrior as well while you're at it. Make that for next season, please. Just fucking do it.
Make the Ice Warriors part of the main plot for next season.
Yeah, I would love that. Fucking Ice Warriors, man. So, let's discuss the remaining 6 episodes we have for the season.
Yep.
We just discussed those 2 so they can fuck off. We then have Sleep No More.
Yep.
Which is the, I think, Mark Gatiss script, and it's a found footage episode, which is, I hate found footage movies. Yeah. They're fucking horrible. I've only seen, a few, mainly the Paranormal Activity ones, and the Gallows, and, yeah, they're horrible. They are, the most cliche thing I have ever seen. I'm hoping, though, that this episode, is because it's new for Doctor Who. It's never been done before. Yeah. So hopefully it can exceed my expectations. And Mark Gatiss, he's one of those guys that have a 50-50 track record. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad, sometimes he's very much in between. But, hopefully he can do a good job with this one.
Yep.
Then we have Face the Raven, which has the return.
Is the crossover with Game of Thrones, yes.
Fuck off. Well, Maisie Williams is in it.
Yeah.
And we get the return of Rigsy from Flatline. And not to spoil anything, but I've heard, it's just a rumour, it's not full-on confirmed, this will be the episode where Clara dies. And the Doctor will have to, face the Raven, so to speak. That's what I'm hearing. I don't want to say it's true, but if it is, yay! So, don't even have to have 6 episodes left with her.
Yeah.
Just, and then it's kind of curious that the episodes after that are Heaven Sent and Hellbent. Again, focusing on the afterlife. So, I mean, it's just one of those things you hear, and then you start to believe a little bit more and more, and it starts to make a little bit more sense.
If that is the case, then in Heaven Sent and Hellbent, I can definitely see the Doctor being like, no, fuck this can't fucking happen, I'm gonna bring you back.
Yeah. But, and that's one other thing, is that I always hate when the Doctor starts saying, like, stuff like, oh, they all die. I see them all die. That's what immortality is. Because he says it so many times, yet he finds another companion. So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's kind of just the same old thing. Like, you either want a companion or you don't. I'd like to see a few episodes where he doesn't have a companion. He's just traveling alone. And I don't mean like Series 4, the Series 4 specials where he just gets a companion halfway through the story and that's just the companion for the story and that's it. I mean like a Deadly Assassin where he does not have a companion. Like that. Do it. And then we have the finale, which, I'm looking forward to because it's the finale.
Finales are nearly always good.
Yes, nearly always.
Yeah.
Go watch our series recaps to find out which ones aren't.
Go watch, like, toward the middle of her series recaps.
Yeah. or watch them all.
Or watch them all.
Whatever.
Just, like, rack us up some retention time,
Yeah, man. Obviously. So we're going under an hour. It doesn't feel right. Does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't really feel like we have much else to talk about.
I know. It's like we can just put our heads together. Nope. That ain't working. I'm looking around the room, just seeing what there is to talk about. And there's literally nothing. So Tim's late to the game and he got an Xbox 360.
Yay! So leave game suggestions in the comments.
Leave game suggestions for him.
Yep.
What have you been playing, Tim?
Well, funny you should ask. What a random question that I had not expected at all. But yeah, I didn't have any games for like a week. So I went down to Video City.
Yeah.
Checked out X Rentals. I bought friggin' Saints Row 2 for $14.95.
Nice.
Started playing that. I have the most awesome character ever. She is just great.
Although for legal reasons we can't actually confirm that.
Yep.
Like just someone's gonna sue you because you said that now.
Why?
Because in actuality you don't.
Yep. But yeah, she's awesome. She's doing some shit. I'm like 13% of the game into the game. I'm guessing there's a lot more to do. And I also rented Skate 3, which I returned today. But yeah. I mostly rented it out because of PewDiePie's Skate 3 playthroughs. And I was like really looking forward to like jumping around, doing a bunch of glitches and shit, and like there weren't many glitches at all.
No, there's not.
I mean, it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool for about 5 minutes because there was like, and then another 10 minutes because there's a cheat code that makes your trucks and wheels disappear. So it looks like you're on a hoverboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just not a great game if you actually want like proper game, unless you're into skateboard game, in which case, it's probably for you. Yeah. And on the message boards and shit, I heard that Skate 2 is a lot more glitchy, so I'm probably trying to get that.
Yeah.
Because I actually saw that in Video City earlier.
Oh yeah. So
yeah.
I was just about to bring something up. So where you at with Arrow season 3?
Oh. Well, I'm up to like, I don't think I've watched any more since I've like stopped watching it.
Okay.
Like, friggin', I think Oliver had just returned to Starling.
Mm.
And he's like, Laurel, no, you can't be Canary. You can't be Canary. And she's like, no, I'm gonna make my own decisions. And Ollie's like, no, you can't make your own decisions. You're a woman. That's basically what it sounded like, that whole episode.
Yeah.
It's just like, you can't make your own decisions. You're a woman.
So you should probably get caught up before next week.
I am getting
so we can do that Flash versus Arrow nonsense. Nonsense. We should totes do.
Yeah.
So I found a video. I didn't watch it.
Yep.
But the title, like, I saw the title and it stuck with me, and I just know that once you hear the title, you're probably going to be a little bit angry, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so the title of the video was Is Star Wars The Force Awakens anti-white? And the
Fuck!
Yeah, I thought that would be your reaction.
I think the real question is every other movie anti-POC?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I saw that, I didn't want to watch the video because, you know...
Oh no!
So...
Oh no! Main characters are a black guy, a Hispanic guy, and a white woman. It must be anti-white man!
Yeah.
Oh no! A movie that is not pandering to the white man majority!
Shit.
Oh no!
And of course, our podcast catchphrase is...
Kill all the white people!
Of course, not meaning us. He transcends being white. He's so pale.
I am pretty much like... I am gloss at this point.
Yeah, and I'm just red. I wear a red shirt, and the red shirt gets jealous of how red I am.
Who are we kidding? We're still white.
Yeah.
Like, when we say kill all the white people, we don't literally mean, like, kill all the white people.
Yes, we don't mean go out with, like...
We don't mean go out with pitchforks and kill every white person you see.
Because that would be wrong. We don't want the fall of white man to be on us.
I wouldn't mind it.
Okay, we can go either way on that.
But yeah, it's just the fact that every movie ever is just like, okay, I'm gonna go off on a rant here.
Yay. Please get it all out.
Earlier this month, or like a couple weeks ago or so. No, it was actually earlier this year, when around the time Annie was coming out.
Ugh.
My dad was like, he saw an ad on TV for it, and he was like, oh, everything in America's gonna have a black connotation. And I was just like, oh, everything has to have a white connotation. And I read an article the other day that's like, wake up, white men, you're the ones being pandered to. Like, people say that, oh, they're pandering to the minority, and it's like, well, who the fuck else is going to?
Yeah.
Like, every movie ever, look at any action movie ever, the lead is always a conventionally attractive white man. So, who the fuck is being pandered to? Us. We're the ones being pandered to.
Exactly.
So, no. Force Awakens is not anti-white. Force Awakens is a Star Wars movie.
Exactly.
Like, the fact that the main characters are all minority, like, that's the thing. That's one of the things that really caught me with this movie. Like, oh my god, every Star Wars movie has had a white, like the main cast of white people.
Yeah.
Like, it's all been white people, and now this is just a nice change up.
Yeah.
Just have POC and woman. And plus, I feel like Rey is definitely going to be, like, the main character of this movie.
Yeah.
Like, her and Finn are definitely going to drive this movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then like, I feel like Poe is definitely going to be, like, sort of... Okay. I'm going to use original trilogy analogs here. I feel like Rey is going to be the Luke.
Yeah.
Finn's going to be the Leia. And Poe is going to be the Han.
Yeah, probably. So, what do you think's going to happen with Kylo Ren?
I really hope he doesn't get killed in this movie.
Yeah.
We need more villains that just carry on.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that Kylo Ren stays the way he is. Like, he stays in. I know nothing about him aside from the fact that he's part of the Knights of Ren, and that's it.
A Darth Vader fanboy.
He's a Darth Vader fanboy with a Darth Vader.
Yeah, and he seems to have some kind of force power.
Yeah.
From the trailer, I mean, we don't know what he can do at this stage.
We see in the trailer, like the final trailer, that he is torturing Poe in some way.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty safe to assume he's not a Sith Lord.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
He's definitely not a good guy, though.
Oh no, definitely not. It's gonna be cool to see what he's all about. What role do you think Luke's gonna play in this thing?
I hope. Okay, this is just me saying I hope here, but I hope Luke does not have a major role in it. Like, I really want this movie to be Han and Leia passing the torch on to the next generation. I want this to be Han, Leia, and Chewie's send-off.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah. Like, not send-off, but send-off sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is them leaving the spot of main focus to the new cast.
Yeah.
And then, like, Luke can come in at the end randomly, like, all of a sudden he just flies in his X-Wing and he's like, "What up, guys?" Blows up another Death Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
But, that was my hopes, but I do think that Luke will have a major role.
Yeah. Like, I literally do not know anything, like, what I think of this movie. Like, I don't know who's gonna play what role, who's gonna do what. I'm literally, like, not in the know.
Most of my thinking for it, like, oh, I think this is gonna happen, I think this is gonna happen. It's more like, I hope this is gonna happen, I hope this is gonna happen, I hope this is gonna happen.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna have any hopes for it, because...
I really can't stop myself from having high hopes for it.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it does well, and all of that.
Because it's still...
But let's face it, no matter what, it's going to make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, it is going to be the highest ranking movie of the year. Like, it's just gonna, like, blow everyone away.
I bet.
Good or bad.
I bet it'll be one of the highest grossing movies ever.
Yeah.
At least top 3.
Probably. Yeah. More than likely.
Yeah.
Even if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just look at last year. The highest grossing movie of last year was Transformers: Age of Extinction. People were saying that was probably one of the worst movies of last year, yet it was the highest grossing. So, I mean, there is no... I mean, just because a movie has, you know, a lot of money...
Yeah.
Does not mean quality by any means. I mean, Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
I can't comment on Jurassic World, but I've heard, you know, some people saying it was good. Yet I've heard some people on the negative side of that. But that's a movie about fucking dinosaurs, dude.
It's a movie about dinosaurs, and a dinosaur that's a genetic... A friggin' genetic hybrid of a T-Rex and a raptor.
Yeah.
How do you not love that?
Exactly. So, yeah.
I don't care if it's not bad. It's not good.
Even though this is still coming in at under an hour.
Yeah.
We should probably wrap it up because we're running out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Before we start talking about, like, what socks we're wearing.
Yeah, well, I'm not wearing socks.
Yeah.
What socks are you wearing, Tim?
I am wearing a nice, comfortable pair of plain black socks. They're very nice. They're sort of like a, sort of a, like, they're really elasticy, kind of like spandex and cotton, I don't know. Yeah. What socks would you be wearing if you were wearing socks right now?
Well, I would probably be wearing the kind I'd wear to church.
All right, yes.
Very holy. I'm not even a dad, but I make dad jokes.
When you freaking
Well,
when you eventually like actually impregnate a woman, you're.
Whoa.
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
You have to imagine me taking her to dinner first. And then getting past that dinner. And then getting anywhere near the subject of saying, I want to have a kid.
But yeah, in the case that you ever do impregnate a woman, I do feel like you'll make a crappy joke and your dad will just put a hand on your shoulder and go, "You're ready." We're getting weird.
Yeah. Oh, why don't we have marshmallows?
Why don't we?
Anyway, so next week, if you're up to date, we'll be doing Flash versus Arrow, and this will be moving to Thursday.
Yep.
And then if you don't, we'll stick with Wednesday, but we don't know what we'll do.
Probably just talk for like 55 minutes.
Probably just talk for like 55 minutes. Not about anything. About
like-
socks.
Yeah, about socks and possibly shoes and
Possibly.
and assorted underwear brands.
I have 8-bit underwear, so that's good.
Yep.
That's an image a lot of people would love. Yep.
Like a wrestling game on Super Nintendo.
Yep.
Yep.
Bloody wrestling
No,
games, man.
wrestling game on the Nintendo Entertainment System, not the SNES. The SNES was 16-bit.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think of absolutely anything else before we bring this to a close. Just to like put us over just that 1 hour, so we can.
We'll get that. We'll just go just over that hour when we get to plugging our own shit.
Yeah. Okay. So why don't you plug your own shit there?
Well, I didn't bring my butt plug with me, so I can't do that.
Oh, that's nasty.
I'm sorry. I'm getting weird in an attempt to prolong this stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, over on my channel, I just uploaded 2 videos in the last week. One is an unboxing video for the October Loot Crate, so go check that out if you want to look at Loot Crate shit. Look at me freak out over Back to the Future and Bill and Ted and Doctor Who. And also a little collaboration I did with Phoenix Fire.
Yeah.
Who you'll know from Doctor Who videos.
Doctor Who videos.
Doctor Who videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did a collaboration with Phoenix Fire where we put marshmallows in her mouths and sang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that I'm sure you can look forward to seeing on this channel at some point.
Yep.
At some point.
At some point, yes.
Don't know when, but at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I filmed a lot of videos in the past few weeks, none of which have really uploaded. I've just kind of left them.
Right.
I've done a customization video, which the team has kindly edited.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That was in the wrong order, but never mind. Anyway, still need to upload that. It's about half an hour long. Then I've got I don't even know. Just a lot.
About that,
Anyway, so yeah, expect those in the future. Just don't know when.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. We can go on for about 1.5 minutes until the fucking thing. So, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Next weekend
Is the Brighton show. We should just go there and vlog. Your finger is just like right in my ear hole.
I noticed that.
I can hear it. Right now I'm just thinking, damn, I hope I cleaned my ears out.
Is that? Hang on.
So did I?
I'm gonna try to move my arm. I think it's kind of just locked up there a little bit. Hang on. Here we go. I got it. It's gross.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, totally.
Yes, we should totes do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so save your money.
You're telling me to save the money. I meant to be saving money for a trip to Melbourne in December. And you're asking me to save money.
How long are you going there for?
About a week.
About a week.
Yeah.
So you won't miss much, guys?
No.
No.
I'll be vlogging up there probably daily.
Probably.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You should totally throw some stuff up on this channel once I give you the login details. Once I remember the login details.
Well, no, it wasn't.
They're somewhere on my computer.
I thought you were going to say, like, once I give you the login details in about 10 years. Knowing this guy, it will take 10 years.
Yeah, it will. It literally will. Probably when the channel's long dead.
Yeah.
And to be honest, when I'm long dead. Because my 20...
He'll wake up, not really wake up, but like...
Wake up!
He'll float through, like, a wall while I'm in, like, a nursing home or something.
Yeah.
As a ghost, and just be like, login details on the Thick+Thin channel! And I'll just be like, what about popcorn turtles?
I mean, let's face it. If one of us were to die, we're totes haunting the other, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But then I feel like we'd just get distracted, and you'd end up haunting Joel, and I'd end up haunting your parents and siblings.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the one time when we were recording at your place, but before we were recording, I coughed, and James was just so confused. He was just like...
That was funny. He was just like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened
He
there?
just did not know where this manly cough came from. So, because I'm a prick, I'm gonna discuss the details of my birthday week bonanza!
What was that?
No idea! So, because I'm turning the big 20 next year,
Yeah.
I've decided, you know what? One day isn't enough. One day isn't enough to celebrate 20 years of me. I need something more. I need a birthday week.
You need a birth week.
Yeah, birth week. Which is coincidentally how long it took to birth me. Most of that was the ego. The rest was the stomach.
then like the last 2 days or so was just your massive head.
Yeah, it's like, sup? By the time I came out, I was already 4. In a week.
You aged 4 years in a week.
Yeah.
It's impressive, bro.
You don't know what birth does to a man.
So technically, you're not turning 20. You're turning 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't age for that for the next 4 years.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, no, but yeah, I'm turning 20, so I've got a string of activities planned for that week. It's going to be immaculate, and I'll be vlogging every second of it.
Yep.
You know,
Let us know
debatable.
what awesome fucking shit you have planned for your birthdays,
Yeah, guys.
and we'll read them out next week.
Yeah. Or unless, of course, you're not watching this far in which case, you missed out!
On socks!
Oh, no.
That's the worst possible thing you
Worst
can miss out
possible thing to miss out on.
on. Oh my god.
So yeah, guys, we're going to be thinking of a topic for next week if Tim hasn't caught up on Arrow.
Yep.
So the topic will probably be Tim trying to string his knees back together after I get to him with a baseball bat.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Actually, that sounds like it could be entertaining in some way.
We should have a massive bag of marshmallows.
Yeah.
Like we totally should.
I still
And we
have-
could just go like an hour.
I thought me
just chubby bunny.
and Ryan would end up like friggin' using 2 bags of marshmallows, but like I
Like, and me...
I didn't predict well, so I got 2 bags and ended up and I have 1 left at home.
So you know those Cadbury's ones that are covered in chocolate?
Yes.
I can fit 11 of those in my mouth.
Good job.
So I can fit God knows how many of those marshmallows.
Let us know how many marshmallows you can fit in your mouth.
Yeah, guys, and we'll read them out next week. Unless, of course, you didn't make it this far, in which case you missed out
On socks.
on socks. We need that on a t-shirt. We need everything on a t-shirt, don't we?
Yeah.
Like, we just need to go through each one of our videos and just any quote, just slap it on a t-shirt. Well, my number 10 is... There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're just babbling. We made it over an hour.
Yay! Now we can feel good about ourselves.
Hold on. Yay!
Oh, God.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Yay!
It froze. Yay!
Oh,
Oh.
that was a couple seconds.
Alright, guys. So, yeah, we're going to call it to a close here.
So, yeah. Take care.
See ya.
Goodbye.